G'day guys, got all these GPX 6000s. I'm finally getting around to test. The sun is out, it's dry, it's good. And because it's dry, I'm going to give the coil a little bit of a treatment. We've got our anti-static spray, but also this cleans and it's safe to use on displays as well. There's a reason for that, because I found out off one of the manufacturers that what takes out the displays on these things is static electricity, especially on the TFT displays like on the 7000. But anyway, I've got one here that I've been using, so I will give it a go on the coil. You know when you hit green shrubbery, right, like this stuff here, and it pings off sometimes. This will stop that in most cases. So just a light spray on the coil. If I hold it up, it actually comes out. Yeah, and just we'll give it a bit of a rubsy, like so. Because it's a crisp, cold day, it's very easy to build up static charge, so that just eliminates it. So we could do the head unit, but I'm not going to bother. You can see the display quite easily. Anyway, this detector here, we've got to give them codes. I can't say the name. This is, we'll call this A. This one's A. Okay. Well, first of all, we'll do the anti-interference thing. Not that it really needs it. I'll put it on mild ground. I'm pretty close to my test target there. Shouldn't do that, should I? Well, I've got a microphone sitting here, so you should be able to hear it. That's on full manual gain. If you want to zoom in, you can see that full manual gain. We'll have a look-see. First of all, we'll try 0.05. No problem on that. 0.1. No problem. We'll try the 4 grammer at 10 inches. It's funny, when I put this detector on before, there was no interference. The only thing that's different is this and that. I'm pretty sure it's the wireless microphones. It was dead quiet before, but anyway, I'll just give it another anti-interference. Interesting. It's near this. It is. It's the microphones. You hear that noise? Yeah, these. It might be just this one, so I'll try just using one. Now I'll turn this one off. Okay, it's off. Nothing. So bear with me on this. We're just going to have to use one microphone, but the speaker is blasting out that way. This one will probably cause interference, but if I turn this off, you won't be able to hear it at all. So I'll turn the sound full up. That's the sound full. But like I say, it was dead quiet, but there's a little bit of noise now, and I'd say it's this. Anyway. Point 1.005. The one here, 4 grams, 10 inches. And the one here, 6 grams at 12. And we'll put it into full automatic mode. There we go. That's the whole thing. Screen blacked out. No problem. Well, that works fine. Okay. Let's see. There we go. That'll be all right like that. Couple of turns around there. On there. Okay. This one's L. I'll just put the gain right up. It's on low gain at the moment. So just so you know anyway, on low gain. Yeah, hear that? Straight onto interference. I'd say it's these. Nothing, but I'll put the gain right up. Okay, it's full manual gain. Mild ground. 0.1. Even so, these are a hell of a lot quieter than what they are standard. I'll put this one into full automatic. And just do the 4 gram at 10. And over here, the 6 at 12. Back to full manual gain. I always pull these a bit when I undo them, just to keep the threads from binding. I'm also going to go around that way. Whoopsie. Okay, this one will be AL. Okay, power on. Turn the volume up full. Gain full. Mild ground. Do an anti-interference. But I think I am the source of interference with these microphones. So be wary if you're running Bluetooth stuff too. It could cause noise. Okay. 0.1. 0.05. 4 grams at 10. 6 at 12. 'We'll make it full automatic. Point 1. 0.05 of a gram, that is, as in a speck. 4 at 10. 6 at 12. Not a problem. My personal preference, I always like a bit of threshold. Just a little bit there. Well, depends how loud you have these. But it would be good if they actually had a threshold control as such, wouldn't it? So, well, I hope you can hear that because that other microphone's definitely a fail. I'll put this on the lowest gain anyway. I'll put the sound up again. The lowest gain setting. So lowest gain, not a problem on that. I'm quite happy with that. I was going to go and do all the measurements and so forth, but we've done it in the other videos anyway. And these are all done now, so I was just basically field checking, make sure they work properly. But seem to be quite good. The only, I can't do it. I was going to say, oh, listen how quiet this is. But to do that, I have to turn the microphone off. This is very, very difficult. And how can I do it? I don't know if I can do it. How about I'll turn it on. I've got an idea. I'll just turn it on. I'll put the gain up. That's full manual gain. Let's give it a blast for anti-interference. We'll just see how it ends up. But you remember the first time I come here, it was so noisy. It was completely crazy. Hang on a second. That's it. Hang on a second. That's right. That's absolutely flat out. I'll just get away from it with this microphone, just see, because the other one was causing interference. It's interesting, isn't it? It's getting noisier and noisier, but it's just the environment. I would say the interference from this is getting into its Class D amplifier at close proximity. Have a listen. Somewhere around the back part there, it's where the Class D amplifier is, so maybe that's the problem. But I have done the inductors there. It just shows you that, in my opinion, Class D amplifiers should have no business being inside any sensitive electronic equipment. We're about half gain now. There you go. It is interference on these microphones. At half gain, it's really just a background sound. It's smooth as. So yeah, half gain. Ah, side on. Yeah, just a little bit. Can't do anything about it. So be wary with Bluetooth comms causing interference to your detector. Even though these have all been done where it did have that uh, inductor issue, it can still pick up close proximity. So if you've got a microphone sitting on you and it's anywhere near the side of the detector, around here, this side, it's going to cause interference. So you should go out in the bush and test your Bluetooth stuff. Put your detector down, walk up to it, walk away from it, and just see if there is any interference. You might be out there thinking, God, it's a noisy day, and you might be the cause of it. It just goes to show, which actually puts me on to another thought. I think we probably need some better shielding around that part of the circuitry in the detector if you're going to use Bluetooth stuff. Even though you may not hear the interference, it could be doing some sort of desense. But the best thing of all is just use an external speaker or an external set of headphones, amplifier, whatever, Class A, B amplifier, not a Class D one, and that should get rid of the problem. Because, I've just proved it again. It's still an issue with picking up radio waves from things like this. I mean, what is this? It's 5 milliwatts. It's absolutely nothing, and it still interferes. So 5 milliwatts of 2.5 gigahertz Bluetooth upsets it. So maybe we need to go to 5 gigahertz wireless microphones and try those and see if they cause interference. It could be to do with the frequency. 2.5 gigahertz might be it. 5 gigahertz might be high enough up and it doesn't interfere. But this will have to be experimented with to find out. Anyway, that's my tests with those two. I've got another one in there too, but it hasn't got a battery or armrest on it, and I have to test that. So I'm going to have to borrow the battery and armrest off one of the others. So yeah, that'll be that. And yeah, I've just got to do some comparisons. Anyway, how long we been going for? 25 minutes. That's probably enough on this. So, yeah, the modifications do work. They do keep the detectors quiet. We got to work on an interference issue. I'll see if I can knock it on the head, but every time I do it, I'll have to go out into the bush because you can't use these in the workshop at all. It's impossible. So I'll try some I'll call on some of my RF past, and I'll see if I can come up with a way to shield it. But yeah, I don't know. If you, like I say, if you run external speakers and booster and headphones and whatever else, not a problem. But yep, Class D amplifier for sure, because that's exactly where it lives, right there on that side at the back. And yeah, it just proved a point to me. Anyway, catches.